Willie Sandry, the Thoughtful Upholsterer with you, and today I'll be threading up a Consew 206RB-5. That's a really versatile triple feed walking foot machine. I'll cover upper thread path, lower thread path, as well as quickly how to set your tension. Upper thread path starts with the thread stand, go up through the eyelet and head down towards your machine. Hit the guidepost on the top of the machine twice, and I like to have it so the second hole you hit leads you down in the direction of your tension assembly. There's a vertical 3-hole thread guide that you'll hit twice from right to left, kind of like a barber pole. So it looks like that. With the presser foot raised, go over and between the tension discs and around this side of the thread controller. Here's an important part to get right. Lift up on the thread until it clicks in past the check spring. Go straight up through this guide and you'll hit the take-up arm from right to left. Then come right back down through that same guide we just went up through. Guide, guide, needle bar thread guide. Do not skip that one, guys. The needle bar thread guide is so critical to prevent upper thread shredding and fraying. And we'll thread that from left to right. And this machine uses a 135 by 17 needle system, also sometimes called a 135 by 16 if it happens to be a leather point needle. Just has a little different shape to the tip with some facets that help it slice more cleanly through leather. Either way, that notch or scarf will be on the right side of the needle. Once you're familiar with your machine, you'll be able to easily access the bobbin by reaching under the table, but I'll just tip the machine back to show you a little better. Now luckily this machine uses a large M-style bobbin, and you'll notice 2 screws on the bobbin case. This one just holds the tension tab in place. This one with the little lip around it is the one you'll use to make subtle adjustments to your bobbin tension. Hold the bobbin like this and it should unspool clockwise. Drop it down into the bobbin case and you'll notice that the thread needs to come back through this anti-backlash slot and up under the tension tab. Make any adjustments for light, even tension. It should feel about twice the resistance of a roll of dental floss. Roll the hand wheel till those marks align. That's the position where your bobbin will click in nice and easy. If you don't have marks on your hand wheel, just put the take-up arm in the top position. Leave yourself a few inches of thread hanging out and pop in that bobbin case. Loosely hold your thread back as you roll the hand wheel towards you to pop up that bobbin thread. If the bobbin tension feels light and consistent, you can make the rest of your adjustments on the upper thread. Hold your threads back as you begin to sew a little bit, and we'll look at both the top and the bottom and evaluate our tension. So up top, it looks like I've got pretty nice looking stitches. I am seeing just a dot of green, which is my bobbin thread. So that tells me maybe my upper tension is a tad too heavy for this material. On the bottom though, it looks really good. So my adjustment will be to turn the tension knob counterclockwise about a half turn at a time and retest. I will say though, it's much more common to see loose loops on the bottom of your thread. If that were the case, you would turn the tension knob clockwise. I think I'll try a little bit longer stitch length as well, and we'll continue testing our tension. Run down this side and see how it looks. So after that 1/2 turn adjustment, I've got nice pretty looking stitches up top. I don't see any of the bobbin thread, and on the bottom side that looks just as good. Well, thread your 206 correctly a couple of times, and it's something you can do in your sleep. These are really easy machines to thread up and get started with.